Hi artist face, how are you? Did you miss me? Hope yes. Okay, today I'm gonna show you how to create a properly stencil trace when you're going to do a tattoo, of course. We are talking about tattoo word. I'm going to show you how to create a good properly tattoo stencil trace with a strange method, a specific method. So I'm going to use an iPad and to print a stencil printer. So I'm using a Brother PJ723. My English! I don't want to take you a lot of time. I go straight to do this. I show you it's really easy, so no worries. You just need an iPad and Procreate. I create my own brushes, specific brushes for the stencil, but you can use one of the standard brushes if you don't have that. If I can, I will share you, but I'm not sure I can. Okay, so probably you remember the old way to do the stencil. So you take the stencil paper, hand stencil paper, you put your design over here, you take a sharp pen or sharp pencil, you just trace here, and you got this. So you put the cream, you put the stencil, and that's it. This method is pretty much simple, pretty much similar, not simple, sorry, but you have a lot of advantage about this. So basically, forget this method. This is old method. Gone. So now this is the new technology. We will use the new advantage from the technology techniques. So I dress this glove just to avoid to touch the surface with the fingers. I unlock my iPad. I open. Yeah, what's new? Thank you so much. Now, thank you so much. Yes, I know. Well, okay. Go to my gallery. I have to do the stencil of this tattoo. So the first thing here is to create a new layer. Okay? Just a blank layer, nothing else. The second layer, just a little bit, go down the opacity around 75, 73 until you can see and not see, okay? Then we choose a color not black or white because you can get confused. I prefer dark blue. You can get dark red or something like that. It's fine. Dark blue, it's perfect at this point. I choose this. Okay, here I did my personal brush set. Okay, this is to do for me the watercolor style, but I prefer use the brushes and paper. This is pretty much you can find in the normal. I assume is the pencil, probably no sketching. I don't know what it is. Probably the okay G pen light. It's fine. You can use this just in case. Let me see. Yes, you can. But you have to be sure you are working on the new layer, okay? Yeah, it's fine. I prefer my pen. Okay, my brushes is just a kind of some setting different, but the base is from the G pen, okay? Because I see I just set the pressure. So the G pen, you get the pressure and the opacity. I set up the pressure on the size of the brushes. Okay, that's it. So you have just to find the normal, a kind of line you like. Okay, that's fine. Not too much thin, because if it's too much thin, when you go to print on the printer, you can't see the line. So medium size, okay? And you just start. That's why it's better use this method, because you can zoom, pinch to zoom. So just start to trace a precision line, the precision lines of the tattoo you're going to do. With the blue color, actually I can know exactly where I am to trace, because it's a different color. This is black and white. I'm using dark blue color, so for me it's fine to understand what I am going to do. With a non-continuous line, I just can define the edge of the shades and the lights. Of course, you have to check what we are doing, so that's it. See, you can read your design, you can read your stencil, so you're doing a proper job, right? This will help me to know where is the shade area, so the dark area, compared to the white one. And that's, as you can see here, I can see exactly the edge of the eyes. I know exactly where is the black, the white, the light spots. Okay? Right, so you've just to continue to do your good job. You need patience now. It's bored, okay? It's not a funny work. It's not a work you like, but if you do properly now, you can get a lot of advantage later. Alright, I finish here and I get back to you. So one of the best pro to do this method, for example, is this. Okay, you're moving and you do this. I say, oh, don't. You have two choices: undo or take the erase and clean. This was not possible with the paper method, okay? So basically I did pretty much all the stencil. Just a last check to see if I can see everything, if everything is clean or not. Yes, for example here I prefer to get erase, sorry. I prefer to get some more details. I have just to trace that. Okay. Because, for example, you can do the line more thin, see? More again. This is the minimum I can get. To do some just line here to mark the shades. This probably help you when you going to apply the stencil on the client. You know, it's easy. When you finish your work, okay, the method is really easy. So you have just to take the main level, the level you trace with your hand, and send this to the printer. Actually, I didn't finish, sorry. Okay, this is the file I will send to the printer. So another big pro is you actually can decide how big you want this. Do you want this 15 centimeter? Do you want 20 centimeter, 22 centimeter? So you can take the final size on your clients, and you print one stencil at the right size immediately. So you have not to do probably 2-3 stencil. This stencil you want 20 centimeter, okay? You print 20 centimeter, you apply 20 centimeter on your client, and maybe the client say, I prefer 23 or 25 or 15, so bigger or smaller. You have not to redo this again. You have just to print again this, resize or make bigger, and you have just to reprint. So it's 5 seconds. So you do this one time. You can use this stencil forever. There is not a limit. So, for example, this is a rose. I assume, yes. So to do this rose, if some other clients want a rose, kind of this rose, probably, I don't know, with a pocket wash or with another rose with, I don't know, everything else, this rose is ready to print. I have not to do again another stencil. You know? So do you like this method? Yeah, of course there is a big cons. You have to get an iPad. This. See? You can see every details here. And you can print this the size you need. So I did this on the arm. So I take the size and I print the same size, but if you want to smaller, just set on the print 15 centimeter, 12 centimeter, 11, 25, it's fine. You just can print and do. On your skin you will get exactly the end of any kind of detail. So this is pretty much the old method with the new techniques, because the technology is a good thing if you are able to use that for you, right? So now at the end of this video I try to show you not in time lapses and not in a super speed method, but in real time, how I print this not this, another stencil I already did, because this is my next work. But I show you how I print the stencil and how I apply the stencil, and then probably you saw that in my old video. But guys, that's it. For any question, just leave me a comment. Don't worry, I reply as soon as possible when I connect. And let me know if you like this video. If you want to subscribe and put your finger on the bell, I would be really happy, and I will appreciate that. So see you next time, okay? Probably next time I'll do this. I promise to my Italian subscriber to do something about this, the color theory, okay? So guys, see you next video. Thank you to watch, and see you soon.